I want to welcome you back to Black Site. And tonight, we're going to talk about Symone Mammy Sanders and friends protecting Joe Biden. We know about Joe Biden's infamous statement, "You ain't black," on the Breakfast Club with Charlemagne the God. Symone Sanders and friends have came out protecting Joe Biden as though they were his Praetorian Guard. Joe Biden is an avid racist. His career is full of racism. If this was any kind of Republican making as many statements as Joe Biden has made in his infamous career as a senator and vice president, it would be a jihad against that Republican. But no, Symone Sanders comes out and says Joe Biden, it was a joke. It was in jest. This wasn't a joke and it wasn't in jest. This is how Joe Biden feels. This is the way he has acted throughout his 45, 46-year career in politics. When he first came into politics at the age of 32, his hero was fellow Democrat segregationist Joe Easterling. He was his mentor when he came into the United States Senate. He talked about busing. He discouraged busing, us mixing with black people. We can go all the way to his friendship with the avid racist Strom Thurmond, in which he tried to pass legislation, in which he did the 1986 Sentences Act to send black males to prison for long periods of time. But she and many others, Jamel Hill, Sheila Jackson Lee, Stacey Abrams, so many protect Joe Biden. There is no way in hell with the criminal past that Joe Biden has shown against the black community that no black woman or black man should be supporting Joe Biden. This is a sick, evil man. He has laid destruction upon the black community that no other politician has done in the last 50 years. And he stood right in front with his condescending, arrogant attitude in front of Charlemagne the God and said, "If you ain't black, how can you determine a white racist who is black?" But he did it. And yes, they have come out and supported Joe Biden. The same women came out and supported Joe Biden after the Tara Reid investigation. They were all saying, Keisha Lance Bottom, mayor of Atlanta, said, "We all know Joe Biden. If you know Joe Biden, you would know that he's an avid racist." And I have always told you on this channel, and I will keep telling you, you are what your record says you are. If you look at his record, if you look at the things that he has said and the anger that he showed on the Senate floor in 1994 when he talked about his crime bill called the Biden bill, in which Symone Sanders went on CNN with Victor Blackwell and tried to blame it on the states. The states adopted these measures so they can get the money from the federal government. That's why the states took on. But she defends Joe Biden. This is the same woman who not only 6 or 7 months ago told black men to shut up, but she won't tell white zaddy to shut up. After all the evil that Joe Biden has done, why are these prominent black women protecting white zaddy? You tell me. Someone tell me. Because damn it, these same women that I mentioned and many others turned their backs on Bill Cosby. And there is more information that Joe Biden has done 10 times more damage than any black man has done against this community. He has shown his racist ways, and he has been sending what I would call signals out to white America. Basically saying, you can replace Trump, but you still can get everything that Trump giving you, but I'll be a little bit more quieter. And that's what Joe Biden is actually saying. Symone Sanders and many of these women that support Joe Biden are dangerous to this community. And no, an apology is not enough. Don't come to me with an apology after you said what was in your heart. And the reason why I know it's in his heart is because of his history. It's replete with legislation that has harmed this community. It's replete with black male lives being subjugated to the most inhuman system in the world. He's behind possibly one of the worst mass incarceration bills in the history of America. And we have people out here buck dancing and coning for Joe Biden. You telling me with all the Democrat candidates out there that you couldn't find one without the history of Joe Biden? Joe Biden reminds me of a conservative Democrat who ran for president in 1992. His name was Bill Clinton, and James Carville was his campaign manager. And at that time, he was having a rough patch. But he flew back to Arkansas and executed a black man with a 65 IQ. And these are signals that certain white Democrats send to America saying, I'm with you on your racism. Support me. And that's what Joe Biden is about. And that's what Symone Sanders is protecting. These women in the Progressive Black Caucus, women on TV like Joy Reid and many others around the country who are protecting Joe Biden is at the detriment of this community and your own sons. If you are protecting Joe Biden, you are protecting white supremacy. Don't tell me that he's better than Trump. Because I can look at his record and I can see the damage he's done since 1972 and still doing damage now because none of those laws have been repealed. And he still defends that crime bill right in the face. Even though the data shows the damage it has done to the black community. But you still see Symone Sanders and these buck dancing coons supporting Joe Biden. How low can you go? How many dollars, how many pieces of silver can you take to sell out the black community? This is disgusting and shameful. They will do anything to get this white zaddy in office. And that means sell out your sons and daughters. Because this man is dangerous. And he will inflict punishment on the black community. I want to thank you for listening to Black Site. I hope you subscribe to this channel, smash that like button, and share this video. If you'd like to make a donation, go to PayPal, Streamlabs, and Cash App.